What's up, gaming heroes? It's very good to see you as always. Today we're going to be making some gold using the Garrisons. I have got all my characters ready, so we're going to be looking at exactly what I do to make loads and loads of gold just simply using the Garrisons. It's so gosh darn easy, guys. I'm going to show you the tricks and tips on how you can do it, so let's get into it. When using the Garrisons to make gold, we're going to be focusing on tailoring for Hexweave bags and inscription for Cards of Omens. These two professions, tailoring and inscription, I think are the best for making lots and lots of gold over a long period of time using the Garrisons. There are other professions that you can make gold with, and I've been making gold with like enchanting and alchemy for many years now. I do that on one character each, but the rest of my characters all have inscription and tailoring because it's just great. Because it's just great, consistent gold for you. And that's what we're after. We're not after, you know, oh, I want 1 million this week from my garrison. That's not how it's going to work, guys. This is consistent gold, and it's very little work. It's like passive income, you know? You go to a job and you're working, 8 hours, and you're going to get paid a lot for that 8 hours, but you've just traded 8 hours for that money. With the Garrisons, you're doing 5 minutes work for 8 hours pay. That's how it's going to work. But the thing is, you have to wait because it's passive. It doesn't just give you the money straight away. You've got to wait a few days for it to come through, which is completely fine. Well, I'm happy to do that because I'm a lazy gold maker. Okay, so the items we're going to be making with these professions will be Inscription Cards of Omens. These are kind of gambling cards, I guess, within the game. They have they're basically a trash item. When you craft them, you flip them, and based on the flip, you can get something that's worth 10 silver all the way up to 6,000 gold, and you literally just sell it to the vendor. You don't even need to auction it, anything like that. It is so easy. The next item we're going to be making is Hexweave bags. Now, these Hexweave bags will rely on you doing a little bit. So Hexweave bags, you need to sell them at a certain price in order to make gold, and if you can't get them at that price, you're best just hoarding them. Like literally hoarding Hexweave bags until you get the right price on the auction house. And when you get the right price on the auction house, sell them all. So for example, right now I haven't been able to get the right price for 3 weeks now. So you'll find that I've been literally hoarding my Hexweave bags like crazy and just letting them sit there, because when the Shadowlands comes out, people will want a lot of bags very quickly because alts will be super popular in Shadowlands. So we can just whack these on the auction house and we will fly through our stocks. I know we will. So very confident of that. And if the prices go up during the meantime, I'm more than happy to start selling. I'm on a super high pop realm, so oftentimes the auction house can be a bit broken. I'm on the biggest realm on the EU, Silver Moon, so that can really play an effect for me personally. But if you're on a smaller realm, like a medium or a small realm in general, you will just sell these so easily at whatever price, because the auction house won't be so broken, won't be so saturated. At the end of the video, I'll make sure that we do the flips on all of our Cards of Omens across every single character, so they're all consolidated in one place, and you can just see roughly how much good cards you get from, say, 1,000 or 2,000 cards. I think we might have nearly 2,000 cards when we do the flips, so it's going to take a lot of flipping, and I want to make sure that we have all of the cards ready. Okay, now with the Cards of Omens made, we are going to check out the bar. This is another little trick we do. So this doesn't rely on any profession here. This is just this is a little bit more of a grind, and it's something that does actually require a little bit of active effort, which is completely fine. So you can see here, I just got 36 Savage Blood and roughly 800 Sumptuous Fur, which is an insane amount of Sumptuous Fur. If you have too much Sumptuous Fur, you can either sell it on the auction house or use it to make more Hexweave cloth, anything you really want to. Every 5 days, it's always just worth remembering to pop over here and grab your Garrison resources. I've already done that. Ooh, we got the Herb Trader. Alright, so we've got the Herb Trader here. So if we just click her, she will say what she requires from us in order to do trading. But I believe if I just look at the browse goods just here, you can see exactly what she's got. Now, unfortunately, I haven't had the opportunity to get this character here, Samantha Scarlet, on my Alchemist, because I really need the Alchemist traits that she's got. So there's a Tomb of Sorcerous Elements in here. Teaches you the transmutation recipes for sorcerer's elements, which I'm really trying to get, because that is such a helpful recipe across all of your characters. If you can just get it on one character who has alchemy, you can change all of your sorcerers of water into sorcerers of earth. You need sorcerers of earth in order to make your Hexweave bags. So this is, and you get so much sorcerers of water from just general crafting for all of this stuff here at the Garrison, that you will never run out of it, and you'll always have huge amounts of sorcerers of water, meaning you'll always have huge amounts of sorcerers of earth. However, with Sorcerer's Earth, you always run out of Sorcerer's Earth, so it's very frustrating. Now I'm going to stop saying Sorcerer's of Earth, because it is too much. So something else you want to pick up from Samantha Scarlet, which will really, really save you a lot of time, is the techniques to mass mill, sorry. It's the techniques to mass mill. Now, mass mill will basically allow you to get any Warlords of Draenor herb, say Gorgon Flytrap. If I were to try and mill that, so if I click mill down here, and mill this Gorgon Flytrap, right, that will give me 2 cerulean pigments. Well, when you mass mill it, you can mill 20 at a time, and it's a craft, it's not a mill. So, say it would be in here, and we just click craft all, and say you had like 10,000, it would just go through and do it. Whereas with mill, you actually have to click each time on each herb, and it only does 5 at a time. And say you've got 10,000, that takes a lot of your time up. It's a lot longer. With a mass mill technique from this lady that you can buy for only 20 cerulean pigment, you save yourself literally hours of time over a long period of time. Someone said hello. Hi man, I am a big fan of your videos. Keep up. I think you will be very big one day. Tobinator. Oh, that's so nice. Oh. That's so nice. I'm so surprised by that. That is such a really nice thing to say. Hey, thank you so much. Very kind of you to say. And I appreciate the gold. Have a lovely day. Error. Oh, that is such a nice thing to say. I love it when people do awesome things like that. That's so cool. To go out your way to make someone's day that much better. What a nice guy. Thank you very much for that, Tobinator. Let's grab this here. So this is the trading post. So the trading post, you can basically give resources in order to gain more garrison resources, and that's something that you basically do each day. This trader here changes every single day, and will supply different types of things for lower costs. So for example, right now Drainic Dust costs 40, but this will kind of rotate, and it will eventually get to like 15 15 garrison resource at a pop, which is fine. It's not a huge amount, but it's okay. Now, the reason I was saying earlier about why I like to do the barn trick, you know, where I give them a bunch of traps and they produce a bunch of sumptuous fur and a bunch of savage blood, is because when I get my savage blood, I can bring over the savage bloods to this place here, and I can buy these bloody gold purses. Let's buy one right now. And this bloody gold purse turns into 50 gold. And that was 51 gold, 26 silver, and 18 copper. But they average out at 50 gold, typically. Welcome. Now, I've got, I think, 200-ish, maybe 300-ish in the guild bank. So I'm going to buy them all at once and just blast through opening all of those. And that will obviously supply 50 times 300 worth of gold, which is quite a lot of gold when you think about it over some time. Whenever I run out of certain resources, like I do on my Alchemist, I never really buy the Frostweave. I always use it for cerulean pigment because it's so cheap on my server. I just buy it from here, and I just buy the maximum amount that I need. And I just use the Garrison resources because I don't really use it for anything else. At the moment, I'm going to buy some more Gorgon fly traps because they are used in all of the tailoring recipes that we've got here. Alright, so let's head over here. Just stick all of the resources back into the guild bank, and we can swap over to a different character, get that done. But I won't make you guys watch all that, do not fear. My goodness, we nearly forgot to make the Hexweave bag. Let's make that really quick. Stick that back in here. Hexweave bag, in you go, good sir. I will see you next week. And everything else is in here, 254 Savage Buds currently. Okay. So again, with a new character, I literally just log in, grab everything I need from the guild bank here, and get straight to work. It's super easy that way. I just turn straight off here and grab everything I need to. Right, that's excellent, and then we just put all those in.
See you later.
That's the maximum I can do on this character. That's okay. Not as much of these. I must not have filled up properly last time I did. That's okay. Okay, so 3 days. Oh, it's because I haven't upgraded certain buildings here. I'm not able to hit the maximum quite yet on this character. That's completely okay. This is still one of my newer ults to the Garrison. What should we get here? I think we'll go for some more Gorgon fly traps. Oh no, we need Garrison resources on this character for upgrading buildings, so I don't want to do that yet. That's completely fine. We'll leave that as is. Okay, let's grab some more of the Savage Bloods. Okay, excellent. We've got a ton of there. I need to do some more farming of traps on this character at some point. That will be quite easy to do, so I'm not too worried. I'd probably just save it for when I know someone else is doing it and we can do it together, because it's actually more efficient when you do it with other people. It makes it a lot quicker. So we've got 500 resources there. And we've got the Herb Trader again. I wish I could get this on my actual Alchemist. That would be so helpful if I could. For some reason, I never get it on my Alchemist. It's so gosh darn frustrating. Here we go. Okay, so Inscription. War Paints. Let's craft those. And then make all of the Cards of Omens in a second. But first we'll make the Hexweave Cloth daily. There we go. Make all the Hexweave bags. That's tailoring complete. Now we just need to make all the Cards of Omens. And we can stick those into the bank. Okay, bring the bank over here. So, let's put these into here. Lovely jubbly. And then we'll stick all the Cards of Omens into there after they've crafted. Okay, another character. Let's get it all done really quickly. Everything's there. Excellent. Okay, that's Inscription done. Let's get tailoring done. That's tailoring done. Let's grab the Savage Bloods if we've got any. We've got any Savage Bloods right now? No, we haven't filled up this area for some reason. We've not got traps. Do I need to farm traps? Yeah, I need to farm traps on this guy. That's fine. I don't farm traps on every character because it's a lot of effort. It does take 15 to 20 minutes to get it on each character. Okay, so a bunch more resources here.
You need something?
Welcome. Okay, I need to get the resources. Should be 500 resources just here. Lovely. And if I've got any primals, I could just buy some Sorcerers of Earth. I could only buy one. Typical. Okay, just going to make all the Cards of Omens, and then I can put those into the bank. Okay, so we've done the weekly restock, and we've done the daily crafts across all of the characters. We now need to flip all of the Cards of Omens and see what we get in terms of gold. There should be a lot here. Let's check the guild bank exactly how much we got. So the first guild tab here is completely full. I honestly don't know how many this is, but I can quickly check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that 7? Yeah, that's 7. So 7 tabs down and then across. 1, 2, 3. 7 down, 14 across. That makes sense. Okay. So let's do 7. Where's the calculator? There it is. 7 times 14. So there's 98 slots here. Technically, so 98 times 20. So basically, we're doing just over 2,000 cards then. We're doing a bit over 2,000 cards. So we really should get some nice statistics as to how often you get those really, really rare cards, which give you a bit more gold, a bit more bang for your buck, so to speak. So let's just clear our bags completely so we can get every single one out possible. And I'll do a bit of a speed up here, or I'll just do a jump cut so you guys can see exactly how much gold we gained from this. It's going to be really exciting. I won't sell any of them until you guys get to watch, because, it's fun. It's fun actually doing that. Okay, that also reminds me, I also need to go and trade these Savage Bloods for gold purses. So for bloody gold purses. So let's do that really quickly as well. Oh, they take up 1 slot each, don't they? Oh, it's so silly. Well, let's buy the maximum we can. We can fit 36 in here. So we'll buy 36 at a time and do that. Do I have my macro here? Bloody gold purse. There we go. And then we can drag that into F1 for now. And we'll just open these bloody gold purses and get all the gold from there. 50 gold a pop, typically. That's what it averages out to. So we're just getting all the gold from that. I love watching this gold just trickle in. I didn't even check how much I had beforehand. I think it was like 1,800 before we started this. So let's just say it was 1,800. We're up 1,000 gold already. I'm fairly certain it was 1,800. You guys will know better than I do because it will show in this video. I realised I didn't go into a huge amount of detail as to how I actually get my Savage Bloods and, you know, how the whole barn system works. But that's mainly because I covered that in a previous video. If you guys do want to watch that, it's the Raw Gold Savage Blood video, and it's super easy to do. It takes a little bit of time, but over time you'll earn so much gold from using that. I think it's about 400 gold a day it works out to as an average, so it's definitely worth looking into. Okay, we're coming to the final amount from the Savage Bloods, and we started on 1,800 gold, and it looks like we are now on 16,000 gold on the dot. So far we've earned 15 how much? 14,200. Yeah, 14,200 gold so far from just the Savage Bloods across all my characters, and I've only got 7 characters running this at the moment. I will have a lot more. I have 10 alts at the moment. I'm leveling up all at the same time, so when they start doing the Garrisons, I'll literally go from 7 to 17. Can you imagine the crazy amount of gold I will be getting across all these characters? It's going to be crazy. The more alts you have, the better the Garrison gold techniques work. Okay, now it's time to get these darn cards done. It is 2,030 cards. It says just here the exact amount. So we're going to be opening those and seeing how much we get from all these. I need to go to a basic vendor though in order to do it. You can actually open these cards as you move, so we're going to start opening them now, and I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay, so we've opened okay, so we flipped 1,000 of these cards already, and we've been pretty lucky, in all honesty. I'm quite impressed. I haven't sold any of them because I want to do that at the end to tally up exactly how much gold we made from these 2,030 cards. So, we've had 2 epic blood cards. We've had 2 epic blood cards, one which is 1,000 gold and one which is 3,000 gold. Which is quite good odds, actually, because typically you'll get 1 epic per 1,000 cards. That's the drop rate chance. So we've had 2 from 1,000 cards, which is pretty good. I'm actually going to reflip all the greens because they're only worth like a few gold. And, you know, I like to just increase my odds that much. This one's got 400. That's quite a lot. They're 20 gold a card. Oh, but then again, we are just going for the epics. The epics are what makes this work so well, and the greens here do really just help with the extra flips. You can sell these or you can keep them. I think I'm going to keep the 20 there because they're the high cost cards, and then flip the rest here, which are the kind of low cost cards like 5 gold a pop type thing. So we're going to flip another 1,000 and see how we get on with that. Update, I accidentally just sold some cards. I have an auto sell add-on on this character, so I accidentally clicked this guy and it auto sold some of the cards. I got 927 gold. You guys can see that just there. If you look in the bottom left hand corner, 927 gold. I'm not going to do that again, do not worry, but I'm just letting you guys know. Okay, so we've done it, guys. We flipped 2,030 cards, and we have been left with 4 epics, and then a ton of other cards already. I did accidentally sell some, as I mentioned before. It gave us 950 gold, roughly, so we're going to sell all of these now. The epics weren't the 6,000 gold epics, unfortunately, so we did get a little bit unlucky with this, but we should still get a good fair amount of gold. It does take a while to flip all of these cards, especially if you save up 2,000 like I did in one go, rather than just doing it each day or whatever it is you so choose. So we've got 2 epics here which are 3,000 gold, and then we've got 2 epics which are 1,000 gold, and they're just trash, so you just literally sell it to the vendor just like this. And I just close it and do it again, and every time it's just super quick. It just sells it so quickly for me.
Long life, my friend.
Okay, I need to set these as junk. So that is junk and that is junk. So both of those will sell now. Excellent. So at the start, I believe we had 16,000 gold before we sold all of the cards. And now we have 28,000 gold. That's pretty good going, guys. That is what, 12,000 gold? Oh, no, 14. Hold on. That's 12,000 gold. That's pretty good going just from the blood cards. That could have been a lot more if we got a bit luckier with the epics. That's completely fine. It will clearly mean that next time we'll get the epics, and it typically works that the epics are averaged out at a certain amount. I believe they average out at about 4 gold 50 per card. And when you think you've got 2,000-ish cards there, times it by 4, by 4.5, you're looking at some decent moolah. Some decent moolah there, mate. We've done a little bit better even than that by the mathematics standpoint. But we got 28,000 gold. We started all the way today with 1,600 gold on this characters, which means we've made about 26,500, which is pretty damn good going for just 5 days just chilling. Don't even need to do anything. It's literally nothing's been done. It's just restock and then craft. That's awesome. That is amazing gold, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, smash that like button, show some appreciation, click subscribe, leave me a comment in the section below. How do you make gold using the Garrison? Be dead interested to hear about that. I hope you've enjoyed this. This is a Rosie, I'm out, and I will see you next time.